This is the podcast. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tip Your Caddy. I'm your host, Dougie Buckets. We got Lucas Jones, Constantine Vitrov, Red Vanley. Thank you for sponsoring the pod.
I gotta fart. Can I let it rip?
You can rip ass on camera. See if you can fart at the distance. Let's see if we can hear it.
No, hold the mic.
It couldn't be more pitiful.
I don't know if he got that on camera.
No, it's not
The mics
possible.
are here. He farted too far away.
That's only real life situation right there.
He still has the worst. I don't know what he's got the worst farts I've ever smelled in my
The
life.
smell?
It stinks so bad.
Does it?
So, do you do like an intro? Who's who here?
I did.
Oh.
I'll do it again.
Introduce yourself.
4-time Caddy of the Year award at Doral.
Really?
4-time Caddy of the Year, this guy.
One time fired and rehired.
One time
That's
fired.
okay.
I got one of those on me too. You got fired because you were so good at being caddy.
That
Yeah.
was good.
You were
Unfair.
so good. And then
When you get to the top of your craft, you become a threat to other competitors.
so you got fired out of jealousy.
So, set me up, blackmail.
All right, this is Tip Your Caddy, presented by Red Vanley. We're cocked up. We're drinking water. We're doing fucking cold plunges. It's been a hell of a day. I got my two best buds here, Lucas and Con.
Do you say that about everybody that comes on? And you're
Best buds? No.
Oh.
I said Jose is a piece of shit. I said Jose, you
You a
piece
piece
of
of
shit.
shit.
Hey Jose, you piece of shit.
He's a motherfucker.
Jose, I say to him.
Jose,
You do it best.
Yeah, I do. I say to him. I say to him, he's a piece of shit.
I said to him, he's a piece of shit. You guys got any weird caddy stories? Like weird ones?
I think we should have
God.
prepared.
Nah, there's no preparation. We're just shooting this shit.
Don't get shy.
Look, he's
Con.
getting all shy.
Don't close up.
Look at him. Open
Open your
yourself
arms.
to the world.
Open your
arms.
God is good.
Open your arms.
God is
There you go.
first.
All right, so we met years ago. 4 years now. We've been buddies.
Was it 2020?
2021, because just
2021.
after COVID.
2021. Oh, good. I got a square brick. But anyway, it's all a lie.
Is our
You've
friend-
been getting told. When you turn on a television, entertainment, when you go out in public,
Talk to him.
when you listen to the politicians,
Speak the truth.
Your boss at your job, your professor in college, it's all a lie. There's only one truth, and we're going to unwrap it.
Today, we're not here to be caddies. We're here to talk about the truth.
I just wanted to say something weird. We can move on to the caddying now.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Whatever you want.
I don't know. We met 4 years ago. We became buddies because you liked the gym, and then you got me into the gym, and then you were like, "Fuck it, come to Miami," and then we did the whole Doral thing for a while. Now we're at where we're at, still doing it. Mm-hmm. But we started this together. It's kind of like a full circle moment. We started this podcast. You're off doing bigger, better things right now. You're gonna come on whenever you can, but you were the motivation to like, hey, let's actually get this ripping, and now it is.
I know. We tried for so long. I'm proud of you for doing this because we tried for so long.
Fuck.
I think part of it has to do because we learned the difference between motivation and like discipline. There's days that you were motivated to do it. I wasn't.
No.
So I'd be like driving home, whether I was at church or something, and we talked all day about, let's do this.
And then you get
And then I
home.
find my excuses. And then when I'm fired up, I'm fired up, the boy.
Yeah.
And I'm going home and you just disappear.
I'm sitting
Not
on the
there, you
couch.
don't
I'm
wanna
like,
do it.
nah.
So I'm proud
fuck
of you
that.
for actually pulling through on this. I am glad to be a part of it when I can, but I'm proud that you actually stuck to the discipline part and continue to do it. A bunch of episodes out. I see stuff all the time on social media. I see stuff all the time on YouTube now and watch it whenever I can. Some cool stuff.
Buckets Media
A lot of people that
Company.
we know, a lot of like good caddies, good golfers.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
No, it's cool. What's been cool?
We got
about
some
it-
fat fucks come on here eating snacks while others are trying to do. Yeah, boy. We had a day. We went
Cold.
to the gym. He was pumping out dumbies on a flat bench.
Dumbies.
Came here, went to the plunge.
The plunge was
Here we are
good. The
now.
plunge was good.
Yeah, what'd you think about
honestly, if I could implement one thing at every club, I would say cold plunges for the caddies. If you had like four, can you imagine after a double bag carry, you just go straight to the plunge
Before you spin?
man.
Hold on, Chad. Let me get it.
All right, we met last year.
Yep.
You were a Kentucky boy. You came into the coop all scared and nervous. You were like this.
Don't be shy. No.
You call me a rat?
Nah, maybe. All of a sudden, we get up north with him, Ken. Spreads his little wings like a butterfly. He's just out there. Oof, wasn't he?
I think you just spent more time around.
It was like he went to cocoon and then.
I wasn't in a cocoon in Miami. I think we just didn't hang out.
Just got cozy.
We got cozy in the fucking cabins.
Yes, we got.
God. To be fair though, we never really clashed.
I mean, the one
Got in a
time
fight.
when you came in and you were all fired up about how you do 3 loops a day and
I don't
Doug
even
and I
recall.
just scoot out of there.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, there is.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous that I loop
I
so
didn't
much.
say that.
I'm the shit here.
I never said that.
He didn't say, but he did say, I can't make money, all right? What are you two even doing here? Go
Yeah.
home then if you don't want to.
I remember.
Lucas was so mad at us because me and Cobb would anytime there was a chance to take a cut, we would run out of this caddy place like it was a fucking fire. And he's he did the right thing. He's going there to make money.
did the right thing.
And so me and him would just be fucking out of there. He'd come back. He's got 3 loops under his belt. Me and Con did 9 holes.
Coming up 18, I turned my phone off, turn the one off. Can't reach me, boy. Can't tell me nothing.
But Lucas fucking trucked that course. 36.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
The unit, the tank.
Little mini tank. Fucking
Mini
the
tank.
gunner.
Don't look at
The
it.
thighs are bumping, jumping.
The thighs look good. Do you attribute the thighs to the double bag carries or from your
From the gym, like all. It's fucking weird. You'd think you'd grow muscle out there carrying
you do not. You
50
lose
pounds,
it.
60 pounds, or 7 miles a day, 15 miles a day.
Do you think it's
like, what the
50
fuck?
pounds on our shoulders?
Yeah.
Collectively.
Easily.
Not
A light
at
bag.
once.
Between the two bags,
Between
you think
the two,
most of the
for
time
sure.
it's
A light bag's
50
20.
pounds?
A really light bag's 25.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the clubs.
Because when I was at Pebble, they had a scale, and 25 was the limit.
Oh
And
really?
25 was light.
No shit. I didn't know they did a scale at Pebble.
Heavy bags like upper 30s.
Oh dude, and they had bags where we were that were like 50 pounds each.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I hope that this podcast can accomplish. Like, is people who are going to take a caddy for the first time, they realize like, oh shit, I can barely take this bag from my fucking garage to my car, and I'm gonna have this guy carry it 10 miles, like up and down hills.
I think when we first started the podcast, that was our thing, right? We tried to find a mission statement that was like, talk a little bit about caddy etiquette, how a player should approach a caddy relationship, but then also like the whole name of a podcast, Tip Your Caddy, is like, tip your guy more than $50. It's not like 1960s.
Like, I always just say, ask the fucking caddy. You know what I mean? Just ask the dude. We say it all the time. Ask the caddy. He's not gonna fuck you over.
I like what Jeff says. Jeff says you can never tip a caddy too much.
Yeah, it's a fact. We're doing the same fucking job. It's unlike any other job because you got your guys who fucking are accountants who are punching numbers, but they're always punching different numbers. For us, we're going the same track all the time, same job. Like there are times where you start to lose your absolute mind.
It's on mine. Fuck.
Are these mine or yours?
Is the wind blowing? No, these are mine. I got them. I got more in there than you do. I don't know. If I do them, like, then I just become weird and depressed.
Good.
People want to see that.
Good.
Get weird.
Yeah.
That's what people want to see. People don't want to see normal shit. They want to see weird.
definitely
Yeah,
not
he's getting weird. I'm
Definitely
gonna put in a
not normal
double.
con.
I'm gonna put in a double.
I start with 1, then I go to 3.
Yo, where about you? You don't zen on the course. Nothing.
Something.
You just raw dog it. I can't raw dog loops anymore.
Oh no, I feel the best. Here's the thing about not being on anything. Drugs, alcohol, nicotine, any sort of buzz. It takes a little while, I think, to wake up. Once you're awake though, and you've spent from morning till like afternoon, you spend 7 hours awake or so, it's a weird feeling of like, you know how when you fast, you don't have food in your stomach, and then hours go by, you're so hungry, but you feel like you're so focused.
Yeah.
So that's how it is with like not doing anything, being off of any sort of buzz. I feel my best. Like day goes by, I feel great.
Yeah.
And then you eat, or then you like zen up, and I don't know, the buzz just screws it up for me. All
Where's
that
the
stuff for
truth?
me-
That is the truth.
Where's the truth?
Jerking off. That's
Explain yourself.
Huh?
Explain
No,
yourself.
that's him.
All right, he's thinking of weird
He's
shit
like-
over there.
I just know his
Wait.
nightly
Did you hear what
routine.
he
I know his
said?
nightly routine.
Truth isn't jerking off.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because of the post-nut clarity?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the zen. I know this guy's porno. Yeah.
Porno. Yeah, boy.
It's gonna come out. We're all gonna get fired.
Like, we're just joking. We're just kidding.
That's right.
Joking around.
That's right.
Just a bunch of silly guys. See, like, this isn't going to matter. Like, once the podcast blows up, we're doing millions of numbers. We're going to be doing this at least once a week. You know, cigars. We'll get like a cognac. That's
I'll be sitting with no shirt on.
Yeah, no.
Really? Just ripped and shredded?
I want to do that. That's my brand. That's what I want to do now.
This is the Tip Your Caddy podcast, but now we're doing a brand switch. It's going to be Buckets Media Company. Tip Your Caddy's going to be underneath. I want to do a podcast with you three guys, or two guys, and we'll do the Shirts Off Fitness podcast. Get real weird.
Three guys, one couch.
Three guys, one
couch. We're on the couch, shirts off.
It's a
You gotta get in here.
shoulder to shoulder, nipple to nipple.
Three guys, one couch, two mics. What do you make out of that?
I don't know. You guys got any good stories fucking about Caddy? And did you want to share that has any interest that you think's funny that I haven't heard?
Not that I can pull off my head. I need like some sort of theme.
What about you? You like I know one thing about you. We talked about this. You caddy for the Dons, 45th and 47th president of the United States.
Talking about this?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
No, you caddy for the Dons.
Depends what you say.
Yeah, if you're like, oh.
Yeah, prior to him being in office, way prior, and then for 2 seasons I went up to Trump DC. They call it. It's like Great Falls area of Virginia, and he was in office. I mean, I can't say too much, but it was a pretty cool scene. People that were members at the course at the time would tell you about the shit show of the security team coming out. It's right on the Potomac River, so you had, I think it's like 2 or 3 snipers on the river, checking the river. There was a smaller speedboat going up and down, making sure on the other side in the woods there wasn't another sniper. What do you call that? Not the protection team, the security team.
The Secret Service.
Secret Service, yeah. That was like, I'd say probably between 10 and 15 carts.
Yeah.
And they stay ahead. I guess it's a cool story, right? People that don't know. And I'm sure that's for any president. They stay ahead, I think, like 2 or 3 holes as he's coming up. And they roll up to you with like service dogs, army dogs. So they have to like sniff the cart, and they sniff you. And if you're clear, they put a blue, I think at the time it was like a blue or a green tape on your cart, so you're good to go. And then they also because the course is right on the Potomac River, so you kind of have these like swampy areas. So they'd go with the dogs by there, they'd sniff that out. And then what's funny too is they'd go up to like the flagpole, the dog would like sniff the hole.
Yeah.
And then they'll wave you like, all right, you're good to go, and they keep it moving. And then eventually when the Don rolls up, you kind of don't get like, you better get fuck out the way.
Yeah.
There's no one that rolls out per se. And he's like, "Hey, Mr. Jones, by the way," they just hit right through you, like you just get out the way. But super friendly.
Someone was telling, I think it was Pete. Pete was telling me, he comes to Bedminster a lot. He used to before he was president, and you don't really have the. He asks, which is cool. Like he comes up, "Hey, can we play through?" Hey, you don't gotta ask. And he goes, if people say no, Secret Service kind of goes up to you and goes, you can either let them play through or we can escort you off the course. There's no option.
I guess it was cool, fortunate, lucky experience where I've been with him as a caddy, playing through a group, which is honestly just get up there, like, I'm not saying anything bad about it, but like he just gets up on the team, hits, there's no
dude, no
let's
chit
check
chat.
and make sure these people are out of the way.
No chit chat.
It's just boom.
Wham.
And the same thing being in groups while he's playing through us. I think it depends on where you are. People that belong to Trump courses are obviously supporters of his. So more than anything, people wouldn't even be concerned about whether they're going to let him play through or not, but a lot of people would try to ask security or someone on the team to see if they can take a photo.
Dude, he's cool. He's always cool about photos, which I think is cool. Like you don't have to do that. He's the Dons, man.
I think there's a lot of other political figures, or not a lot, but a few or a handful that I've seen on the course that kind of ignore everyone there. But Trump is always very friendly. Like, he'll say a word or two. He doesn't just come up and ignore the group he's playing through. He'll always have something nice to say, a remark or a joke or something funny. And then he hits and goes.
Yeah.
He's an absolute showman. You gotta give him that.
Dude, he's awesome. My favorite version of the Dons is when he was on, when he was doing...
Apprentice?
No. After. This is when he was doing the WWE stuff with Vince McMahon.
I never followed that.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. It was basically like Donald Trump picked the champion and Vince McMahon picked the champion, and they wrestled, and the loser had to shave the other one's head. So Don's guy wins, and he grabs clippers and he tackles Vince McMahon. He starts shaving his fucking head bald. It was awesome. It was
Definitely
sick.
showman, like Lucas said. Good showman.
Yep.
He's always been nice anytime I was at Doral and he would pass by. he'd come right up to my group and be like, hey, how's this guy doing on the reeds, huh? And he's like, you guys want a picture? Boom. Pictures, fucking high fives, whatever. Then he's gone. It's quick. What about you, Lucas? You get time to stew over there for a story about caddying just to wrap it up? I feel like this has been a good sode. This has been a good sode.
Ask him why his nickname is Sandwedge. I called him that when I first met him.
Why is
One day I came in, I called him Sandwedge, and he just had these eyes like, how do you
How
know?
did you know that?
Because I got people, eyes, and ears everywhere.
Why is your nickname Sandwich?
15 years. You know things. Go check the camera.
This was at Valhalla. I was on my second loop of the day, just, burnt out, tired of it.
Yeah.
And we're with some guests and shit. And this guy's just terrible at golf. Hits in the bunker on the par 3, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you're hitting this sand shot for me, aren't you? I'm done. I'm over it. Valhalla's, it's a waspy course. Very, white.
Very proper.
And, you can't get out of line. But at that point, I just didn't care. I was like, all right, fuck it. So I, take my bib off, get his, 56 out. It's like a 40-yard bunker shot. It's tough, but I was so confident in it too. So I just took a huge rip and just absolutely skull fucked the shit out of it. I mean, literally more than 100 yards. It was just douche.
That's the great. At the clubhouse, something like in the area?
No. But I mean, if anybody was in front of that ball, they were fucking toast.
That's good.
Just one shot cold, and then I look over and my manager's sitting up on the hill, and he just gets in his cart and leaves. I'm like, oh fuck. I get a text 5 minutes later. He's like, why the fuck are guys out there taking their bibs off hitting shots?
Oh, Jesus.
So then everybody started calling me Sandwich.
That's a great nickname.
It is a good nickname, yeah.
I'm just happy you don't go up to guys and go, hey guys, I'm Sandwich. That.
No.
My nickname's my nickname is Buckets, but I don't go up to people what's up? I'm Buckets. How you doing?
Hollywood.
Hollywood's a good nickname.
No, it is.
Because it's very ironic.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Hollywood, if you watch this, please come on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Fucked out. Give me a blue chew. I said, what do you need one for? It's not that I can't. It doesn't work. It's just I'm fucked out.
That could be our next sponsor. We got Red Vanley.
Blue Chew for sure.
Oh, Blue Chew?
You gotta look into Hims. I wonder if that's better.
We got to see who gives us
Probably
the
the same
best
stuff.
offer. The company, whether Hims or Blue Chew, whoever gives us the strongest dose of free product.
Strongest dose. I got those.
You do? I'm telling you guys, this might,
8:30.
with just the general ball busting, this might be the best podcast I've done. I just like how casual it is. We're just it's like we're back in the cabin.
It is like we're back in the cabin.
You know what I wish we could do is eventually when this podcast gets bigger, I would love to just go and sit down in the caddy shack with the caddies, coming off a loop, going on a loop, and just shoot,
be a little atmosphere.
Yeah, shoot the shit, bust balls, how real caddies do. Because, dude, the funniest shit I've ever heard has come from a caddy.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think it's the best though. You would have to obviously get permission of the general manager,
100%.
caddy master, to make sure you're okay to do that. But I think some of those stories come off the best when a guy just gets done with a loop and he's fuming about something, ready to share. Because I remember how many times I'd get off a loop and I'd tell you about it, and then you'll say oh, let's record this later. Later, it's your level of
done.
passion
You need that.
How fired up you're about it is not the same. It's when you first come off and you're like. You want to tell.
You're either fuming, you're like, holy shit, what a day that I just had. This was great. All right, Red Vanley question of the week. I do that because the editor can do whatever they want. Do whatever you want. Say something. What do you want the editor to do?
Black and white.
Black and white.
Okay.
Red Vanley question of the week. I don't know why I don't think of these beforehand.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude, it's a podcast. We're just trying to do the whole Joe Rogan thing. Trying to get
the
interesting
theme?
people.
First, think of a theme for the question.
Oh, I got one. I like asking this on the golf course because it gets me fired up. What's your biggest pet peeve that a golfer can do on the golf course that you see a lot and every time you're like, oh my god, how do you not know?
Around with this one quick.
Sure.
Something that's come up a lot is when they go in a hazard or whatever, the ball's lost, out of bounds, in the water. You have a cart and stuff. Tell them, okay, they can drop the ball. They drop the damn ball right next to the cart, and before taking a swing, they look back at you and say, can you move the cart?
Yes.
Can you drop the ball somewhere else?
It's we're taking a drop. You don't have to drop it right next to the right tire.
That to me is how is that not processed? It's definitely not top pet beef because it's just funny. It doesn't bother
That's a funny one.
Where
It's funny when because I've had some guys that are my regulars do that, and I'm like, dude, just move the ball up a yard or two. What are you doing? And then they go, oh, okay. Okay. What about you? What's
He's got one. I can tell you.
I can see it,
His
bro.
ears
I have a
are
weird
like,
one.
fuck, his ears are throbbing. He's got
I mean, the
one.
obvious one is when a putt breaks and they say it didn't move. That's an obvious one. But that, yeah, that's an obvious one. One I hate though is when you have two bags on a cart and a guy will just throw the clubs in anywhere, just like completely randomly.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
put wedges up by the-
That's a different one.
That pisses me off.
Really?
'Cause I
Wait, what do you mean
I
in a
try to move
different-
fast. Like say they put wedges up with the driver. If I
in their
could-
own bag.
Yeah.
But they just like.
But those like throw it, or even like, or if they like lean the club up against the, if you're carrying, they like put the club every time they hit it, they just put the club on the.
when they
Oh, they
clean.
leave
on the
club out of
bag,
the
yeah.
bag?
Well, because there's been
Just hand it
times
to
when I
me,
pick it up
or
the
put
bag
it in
and
the
the thing's
bag.
falling because I didn't like he placed it back there and I didn't see it and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And you have to go pick it up.
This
But
feels awkward. But
I-
the clubs when they on the back of the cart, you just move so much faster.
It's
They're
just like
organized.
golf, right? Like in golf in general, there's an etiquette. When you're playing with a caddy, there's a certain etiquette
Yeah.
that you're supposed to have, and that one's a good one where you're like, dude, you can just hand me the club. You don't have to lean it on the
Yeah.
bag. Just hold it for that extra 2 seconds. Hand me the club. I'll clean it. It's back in the right slot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a simple like simple things like that. I hope someone watches this that's going to take a caddy at Pebble Beach or something, and like he's like, oh shit, that's a good thing to know, because like most people don't have caddies a lot in their lives. I mean, where we are, yes, but like, think about it, caddies aren't something that come
No. Yeah.
often in golf, unless
No.
you're going to a boys trip to a nice club.
97% of people
Ex-
never
ex-
take a caddy.
Exactly.
At least.
So like, if you're doing that and like you do the little things right, like we appreciate it more than anything
Yeah.
else in the world. Like we'll talk highly about you. We're not coming off the loop like motherfucker, this fucking guy, fucking put his wedge in the driver and nicked it.
Yeah, exactly. When you're carrying, that's even worse.
just
when they put it
one
in
more
random
that I
slots.
think is just a me thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of you things.
How do you think?
Let me live. When they hit it off the tee and there might be a hazard in play, not hazard because hazard this doesn't apply, but if there's like a bunker and like no one can clearly see if they cleared it or not, but they're looking at you. Is it in? Do you think it's in? Why do you think? Does it fucking matter? Like when you get there,
Yeah,
you hit a
yeah.
better or worse
Do you want
shot?
to? Do you want to hear my play for that? I'm a big it's in guy. I'm like, every time they ask me, do you think it's in the bunker? I go, yes. Because it's a little bit of psychology. Because if you tell them no and then it is, it deflates them. But if you tell them yes and then it's not in there, they're like, oh my God, you were wrong. It's not in the bunker. I'm like, I know. Great,
You're wrong,
great
you
news.
fucking
Right now
idiot.
they're all jacked up. But if you get them on the opposite end, they start freaking
I
out.
just don't like it because if there's like a hill and it goes over a hill and no one can see, like I don't have X-ray vision. If you don't know, I don't know.
Why don't you have X-ray vision?
Yeah.
Because they haven't invented that yet.
What's the truth?
That everything you're told is a lie. That's the only.
truth.
Yeah, boy.
Everything you're told is a
Yeah,
lie.
boy.
Everything they teach you is a lie.
We're back.
Yeah,
We're
that's
back.
good. That was a
Yeah.
nice booking.
That's way to go.
Professional.
Way to go. Look at these feet. Jesus Christ. We got the feet in the podcast. The entire frame is just called feet. Well, guys, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming on. I mean, trying to do this is a lot of work, and doing it with you guys, this has been like very fun. What I love about this group is we've never been, it's been the three amigos since last summer. We've been together, fucking awesome stories, a lot of laughs up this past summer. So thanks for coming on, and yeah, we'll see where the fuck it goes. Maybe we start a podcast, a little fitness thing, talk the truth, and we just get it going.
I love it.
But yeah,
To bring it in.
bring it in.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, cocked up on three.
One, two, three. Cocked up.
This is Tip Your Caddy.